Hey, how you all doing tonight?
Fine, how are you?
Doing alright. Alright, tonight I'm going to talk to you all about a certain natural disaster that occurs a lot in this world. The first of this kind of disaster occurred in 479 BC in the Greek city of Podia. It was during the Battle of Patalia that this disaster came out and knocked Greece's enemy, which were the Persian soldiers, out of its way. The people of Greece thought that this was some sort of act of kindness from their Greek goddess above, and thought that it was coming to help them to win the war. But they were wrong, and this disaster actually came out and knocked most of Greece's city out, which would cause many deaths and mass destruction. Some of you might know this disaster because it happens a lot and it's always on the news in certain areas. It's called a tsunami. Now, a tsunami tsunamis are long, high waves that are very powerful. Now, imagine yourself at a beach. Now, when you go to the shore of the beach, the water is high enough to like trickle or tickle your feet, right? Kind of like, oh, okay, little waves. Well, tsunamis aren't. They're very massive. According to National Geographic, tsunamis can be as low as 0 feet high to as high as 100 feet, and they're typically recorded around 100 feet high. They also can travel from speeds from 0 miles per hour to 500 miles per hour. Tsunamis can be caused by river entrances, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and submarine landslides. Nat Geo also says that the plate boundaries in the ocean, when they're disturbed by the movement of tectonic plates by the earthquakes, the water causes, or the tectonic plates causes the water to kind of like displace itself and become rolling waves, which is what makes up the tsunami. And in my mind, I kind of look at it as like the waves at the shore are in a tug of war with the beach and the rest of the ocean. Now, if you measure out the beach, the width, and then the ocean's width, the ocean is going to win that. So once the water rolls back, you can imagine when it comes back to shore, it's going to become much faster, and it's going to be drastically taller. And that's exactly what happened with tsunamis. Now, some of the worst tsunamis to happen occur in the Pacific Ring of Fire, and that's like in the area of like Japan. Tsunami.org says that 90% of tsunamis happen right there because of the earthquakes. CNN reports that the worst tsunami to ever happen occurred in 2004 in Sumatra, Indonesia. It was a recorded 227,898 people were affected by it, and some of them are still recorded missing. So you can imagine. Also, that tsunami came right after an earthquake that was reported at a 9.1 magnitude. And so it was pretty powerful, and it occurred the day after Christmas. So their present was an estimated $14 billion in damages. So they're still recovering. So now that you all know what a tsunami is and how it occurs, I'm pretty sure you're wondering how to avoid it. So the common sense thing to do to avoid a tsunami would be to get to higher ground.
Yes.
Now, if you live in a place where tsunamis occur often, you should have some sort of evacuation route in your city. You can always look on Google and Google up, what to do during a tsunami. A website that I've looked at before called popski.com. They say if you live near a tsunami zone, you should know the evacuation route and always have an emergency kit ready at all times. And in some places, they'll have some sort of shelter that was built for a tsunami, like a school gym, but it's structured for a tsunami. So now that I've told you what a tsunami is, some of the key points I want you to take from this presentation are how to avoid one and look for signs of like when it's coming. So if there's an earthquake, a very high, strong magnitude of an earthquake, probably you need to move out of Dodge. And a lot of people don't know this, but 2 tsunamis occur every single year. So yeah, and a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't know, but tsunamis move pretty quickly. So if you get caught in one, your best option is try to find higher ground, like I said before. And if you don't live in a tsunami zone, if you do, I suggest that you prepare for it year round. And for the people that don't, I suggest that you all, be ready to help those in aid, because it's gonna be some country that doesn't have all the required needs or help when a tsunami comes. So I would recommend that you prepare to help them.
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all listening, and I hope y'all take this information and share it amongst your friends, family, and whoever, and continue about your day safely. All right.
Good job.
Y'all take care.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you for that information.
That's good, huh? Yeah.